Sebastian. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
We're over here at Barry's Prime in Vegas. Obviously, shout out to Chef Barry. We're going to do a little kitchen tour later with Chef. But eventually, like I said, anybody comes to Vegas and wants a good steak, they always come to Barry's Prime, man. So I got Sebastian Mack here, a UCLA commit, going to UCLA this summer. I want to get some insight background, about obviously playing Division I basketball, being one of the nation's top recruits ever coming out of Vegas. We got Curtis Blair here, man. Curtis has trained some of the best guys coming out of Chicago. Anybody that knows basketball knows the roots and history of Chicago, man. So, long story short, we just here chopping it up. We're going to talk hats, we're going to talk product, we're going to talk food, we're going to talk lifestyle, man. Y'all stay tuned. Check in with us. Yeah, so obviously, guys, I've got Sebastian Mack here at Barry's Prime. You're going to chop it up and have a great meal. But Sebastian, honestly, man, why UCLA? You could have chose anywhere you wanted to go. Nation's top recruit. You pretty much had everybody at your beck and call. What intrigued you about UCLA?
One thing I said intrigued me about UCLA was that, just the culture that they have there and the guys that have been there before me, for sure, and that they have produced numerous of pros.
Yep.
And I feel like, and the coach there also, Coach Carter, he prepares his guys for the utmost, and then expects you to do the best that you can.
No, for sure, man. They got an extensive alumni.
Yeah.
Even the pickups in summer.
Yeah.
The summer games alone is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, telling who will pop up in there.
Right.
I mean, all the different people he got.
Yeah.
I mean, just that alone is damn near like a college in itself.
Yeah, right, definitely.
For sure. So kind of walk through, man. Obviously, you're a fashionable guy, man. People love looking at basketball players for fashion.
Yeah.
And with residency, you got a brand right here. We pride ourselves on lifestyle, man. So those people that set that tone are NBA players and basketball players. Tell people, what do you like about fashion? What do you like to wear? They kind of get a little idea about you.
I mean, I think fashion is very important. If you look good, you feel good. And that's something that I always abide by and I go by in my life. And so, just like me, I love the little comfy, look good stuff. So I love sweats, but when it's time to get business, I love me a little. I love the jeans, I love the shirts, everything that's very tailored to me, But I'm always very fashionable. I always want to show what I have in my store because, when playing basketball, you don't really have that opportunity, really.
Yeah.
But I love fashion. I went in off the court.
No, but you're definitely a good-looking guy, man. All the stuff you put together, man, I might have to take a couple tips from you. But we also have Curtis Blair here. I mean, Curtis, kind of talk to you experience, give the people a little background about where you're from. I'm from Chicago. You've seen them all, man. It's the different people you either trained, coached, or just been around and interacted with. And obviously, we'd love to get some insight on that, man. Like, how do you when you're looking to scout somebody out, what do you look for? What kind of gets you going when you look for people on the court?
Honestly, I'm a grassroots type of guy. I like working with people that really are starting from the bottom and wanting to figure out a way to how to become better at basketball. I'm not one of those guys that jump on the bandwagon for people that are already good, already have that type of skill set. I prefer to just be a basketball guy that's working with somebody and help develop them and get them from the bottom to the top. Yes, please, a little bit of pepper, please. Stop, that's good, thank you. So from that standpoint, I've worked with a few pros, but I also offer referrals. Because my family members, I work with my little cousin, Billy Garrett, probably pretty much started back there when I got back to Chicago. Then I started going by referrals. Drew Gooden, Joakim Noah, those type of guys, I started working with them. Paul White, Jaleel Okafor, some of the NBA guys. But as I started coaching with the Mack Urban Fire, rest in peace to Pops, I want to give a shout out to all the Mack Urban Fire family, Cindy, Mike, Lance, Nick, my guy. We won 2 state championships together. So, and that's somebody that also used to be in the gym when I coached at Morgan Park back in Chicago. Sebastian used to be at the gym with his older brother, getting a workout in. That's where we started building our camaraderie and our relationship. So from that standpoint, I just started, working with guys on a day in, day out basis, and it just became organic. It wasn't really something that I tried to force. No. It wasn't really something that I just tried to be a part of. I didn't want the best guys, but they tended up and grabbed me. They wanted to be that was hungry, and I really wanted to learn the game of basketball. I got kind of an Indiana background, so a little bit of more fundamentals let's get the fundamentals together and teach you the IQ of the game, rather than just go out there and roll the ball out and try to figure out a way to play basketball.
People think it's just athleticism and scoring buckets, man. It's a mental side as much as it is a physical side.
Definitely.
When you get on that higher level,
definitely.
Literally, mentally, you can pick people apart before we even talk about
exactly.
Athletic.
Yeah, that's one thing I like, about Sebastian. Sebastian has learned a lot, but at the same time, he'll go on YouTube and watch games before he plays the teams that he plays. And he'll dissect the defense and dissect the other player, and he becomes better. He even did that for AAU. So like the guys that he was going up against, and we had a checklist about who we wanted to knock off. And we wanted to knock off. He went at everybody, and he knew what their tendencies was, and he knew how to be able to get in their head. And he's a grimy dude, man. Like.
So that's what I mean. So I'm gonna ask you a question about what attracted you to residency to the Hats. That's what attracted me about you. So I mean, obviously, I'm just a fan watching sports, but when literally, man, like I seen some of your tape, and I just seen that killer mentality. I seen somebody not backing down. Obviously, super prepared, super. You got all the fundamentals, but to a certain extent, it's that mode you go into. Yeah. Like, look, man, anybody can get it. I'm here for business. Y'all know what it is like, and no offense to any other player, but I just don't see that right now, especially today's generation, man. Right. That's that killer switch, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Before you start smiling, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that switch to go on, man, and it's just a cold-blooded mentality, and rightfully so. You deserve to be in those places, and I mean, hey, man. So no, shout out. Yeah. Obviously with the NIL situation, you could have chose any brand, right? You didn't have to choose residency. You fashionable guy, you can wear whatever you want to wear. What kind of excited you about the residency brand and what we have going on, and kind of why you want to be a part of this at UCLA?
I see it like this with residency. I feel like it's a future thing that's up and coming, and just like me, I'm a future that's up and coming as well. And then like being around the guys that this is not just like about business. It's about family as well. And so, like, I feel like that's very important. I love being around. I gotta have people that's close that I can call whenever in need, and if anything like that. So I feel like this is more. I made the decision based on like it being a family background, and like I know that people that I have my back, and I have it as well.
Oh, for sure, and I really appreciate it, man. Honestly, man, we with you till the wheels fall off. Yeah. This is not just a basketball conversation. Even life after basketball, setting you up, while you're playing, but even after, and I mean, you got a great team around you. So no, I appreciate you saying that and feeling this neutral. All right. Anyways, y'all, stay tuned. We got some more stuff coming after dinner. We're gonna ask Sebastian kind of what regiment took him to get him to play for UCLA. So for the people that want to know, how do I get to that Division I level? But hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yes, sir. Likewise, brother.
This is #1 basketball player in senior class in Vegas. Going to UCLA.
UCLA? Come on, man. I'm USC, man. All right, y'all, so welcome back. We definitely got some great food on the table. Shout out to Chef Barry. We're going to check out with him later, but we got steaks, lobster, all type of sides. But really, man, what people want to know, honestly, Sebastian, is what are the goals for UCLA? So we know why UCLA, we know the city. But what are some personal goals you have in your first year on campus? First 6 months when you check in, like you come in there. One thing I love about you, like I said, is that killer mindset, that killer instinct. How are you gonna bring that to campus and bring it to the court and those some goals you have?
I feel like it's always been put in me to come out and be aggressive like that.
Yeah.
And then also like with that in life, and then like anything really. And then a few of my goals are lead my team. Be a great leader coming in there, be able to self-police my guys, and then go as far as you can. A big goal for me is winning March Madness, trying to be like Pac-12 Player of the Year and stuff like that. Just do all those things that contributes to us winning the basketball team as a whole.
And you've always played against older competition, stuff like that. So, no matter your age, you've always been a leader on and off the court.
Yep.
And so I'm glad to hear you say that, man. Because that's honestly, being a leader, I mean, I noticed as a business owner, that's something you can't teach.
Right.
It just got to be in you, honestly, and in order to really get people to understand that. So I love it, man. So tell me about the city of LA. I mean, obviously we got a residency piece. For the people that don't like sports or don't even watch Bright, like tell me what do you know about LA? Obviously you're from Chicago, live in Vegas, right? So kind of tell me what are you excited about from being in LA?
Man, it's where stars are born. You know? So I just feel like, being out there, I'm going to see a lot of things, and also connect with a lot of people. Like, if I say my field that played maybe in the NBA overseas, just to be able to build those connections at a young age. I feel like that'll help me out a lot. But just being in a city like that, where people are, there people are always looking for other people.
Totally.
To do it.
Access.
Yes.
You ain't got to really go visit nobody. They'll come see you.
Right here. So.
Yeah. Last question, man. Who's your favorite NBA player? Like growing up as a kid, man, and I love Allen Iverson, man, for what he did for the culture and the NBA, right? That was kind of somebody I always looked up to. Being from Florida, I love Penny.
Right.
Where I was at in Tampa, we didn't have a basketball team, but
How are you?
Penny.
How you doing? I'm glad you're #1 basketball player in the state. Nevada.
Is that King of residency? That's this your message. How you doing, brother? I know. Oh, you a hat. Oh, you a hat, Chef. But no, we got Sebastian here and his family. Where you in school, Gordon?
I went to Coronado. What is it? Coronado High School.
Oh, you're gonna know my little nephew,
Who?
Victor Lately.
No.
When'd you graduate?
I'm graduating this year.
He graduated 2 years ago. And he's going to UCLA for basketball. Thank you, Chef. Appreciate you, man. It was amazing, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
God first, everything else was second. Without God, you can't do nothing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You don't remember me for nothing?
I got
And I didn't say those words, right?
Let's see you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Chef.
Thanks, Chef.
Yeah, man, so tell me, who's your favorite, right? Like Allen Iverson, Penny, those are all people that I kind of looked up to. Tell me who you looked up to, or who still look up to.
People I still look up to that I like to compare my game to and just do like move how they are. I would say like the Kyrie Irvings and also like the Damian Lillard. I would say Damian Lillard because he always is always focused. He make sure he gets his business going first. He always wants to produce on the court. And he always plays like he has something to prove. And I feel like we both have that. And I also feel like I said Kyrie Irving just because the way how he flows with everything, how he's like he wants to be able to like, if he wants to stand behind something, he's gonna make 3 steps all day long. And he's not gonna take no for an answer. No. And then even like that, he's also like that on the court, the way he plays, he's willing to, just do whatever. He's able to do anything on the court, both of those guys. Yeah. So I feel like I see a lot of myself both Kyrie and Dan Lillard on and off the court.
I do too, especially Dame with that killer.
Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get enjoying this food.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, like I say, stay tuned for Sebastian. Like I say, we're going all the way Bruins. And like I say, appreciate everybody from a residency standpoint. Y'all make sure to check in. Sebastian's going to have his own line of hats, UCLA products, beanies, shirts, the whole nine. So thank you again, y'all. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you. Perfect, Michelle.
For sure. Came in right at the right time, didn't he?
Yeah, right on time.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all go mess with these ones, man. One of the best candies out there. I promise you, I need one every day. Before games, after games, we always gotta have it. Y'all go mess with these, man. Floors up. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Hype School, as we're here at UCLA with the Bruins, and obviously with Sebastian Mack today. Come with us behind the hype and really everything how it comes full circle in life. You had seen the previous episode where we had talked with Sebastian before coming to UCLA, and now you get to see everything with an exclusive access and insight. Anything you want to tell them, guys?
No, let's get it, man. It's going to be a hell of a season, man. Excited to see what Sebastian does on and off the court. Stay tuned, y'all.
UCLA.
Let's go.
All right, Sebastian, so we're here, man. Everything we talked about has come full circle. Kind of talk to everybody real quick. You know, obviously we talked about the adjustment coming to college, but you're here now. So kind of walk through what's been the biggest adjustment, the biggest kind of step you've seen, not only in your game, but also as a student athlete and balancing all of that.
I mean, I would say it's a big adjustment coming from my high school to where I'm at now. You know, you're going to be in the gym majority time of the day. And then also you got to make sure you focus in on your books as well.
For sure.
So, like, the thing about this place, you know, we got great help with everybody's, we got teachers, admin, you know, very big supportive staff over here. And so I feel like it's going to be, it's a big adjustment, but I feel like everything I've done so far, I'm doing
100%. No, I definitely agree. Now tell us about Spain, man. You put on in Spain, man. I saw that report over when that report came through ESPN. I couldn't believe it, man. But just so proud to see, obviously, the hard work, the dedication has paid off, and yeah, it's showing on the court, man. But tell us, how was that trip over there?
Man, that trip, it was fun. You know, going overseas, that was my first time.
Okay.
And then going over there to see like how people live over there and like how the culture is and how the basketball is played differently over there in those parts of the world. But I would say that, you know, we all had a great time.
Okay.
Everything, we bonded together. We made sure we did everything together, went on trips. Even if we were going just to the gas station, we
Exactly.
all as a team.
I saw that. Yeah, it looked like y'all got a lot of team camaraderie. You actually have a teammate from Spain, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a few of them. And then, just being out there playing with those guys, it was like our first really like real games.
Okay.
So just to mesh and see like what each of us can do and our strengths and weaknesses are.
100%.
Just making each other better. But I mean, we had a great time out there.
Definitely, man. Well, I'm excited, obviously, to have you on board with residency. Los Angeles is one of our best cities. Excited to have you here, essentially, as a pioneer for UCLA, man. Like I was telling you earlier, the modern-day athlete wants to not only be an athlete, but they want to do things that they're passionate about. They want to essentially turn their brand into a business, and that's essentially what we want to do with you, man. So super excited to have you on board. Wish you nothing but the best, man. And like I said, I will be here all these games, and anything you need from a personal standpoint, business standpoint, it's what it's all about. Putting on not only for yourself, but for your city.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all stay tuned. Residency Hype School. Here's Sebastian Mack.